on, Lachlan? You agree with the thumbnail? I'm glad, because I don't know how to talk up this. It's like, how do I hype up this Spotlight Hour in any way? There's no shiny, and it is like one of the most horrible Pokemon ever. Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's like Stewie Griffin if he was a Pokemon, but not cool, because, I mean, at least Stewie Griffin is. This is not cool. Why Niantic? I mean, you could have had a cooler Pokemon. They could have done anything else. Any other ghost type, even Shuppet. Like, I would have taken Shuppet. I don't want to. I know, tell me about it. Hey, you got Ice Cube, welcome in. And the one saving grace about it is double XP for catching. So, I mean, if you need XP, you may as well chuck on a lucky egg and just catch. Just catch. And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll actually get a shiny something else, maybe. Everybody agrees with the thumbnail. I'm glad I went. Hey, you going, Miss Murder? Welcome in. Do you also agree with the thumbnail? Do you also believe that today's Spotlight Hour is probably the biggest waste of time in the history of time wasting? Are you 9 million off next level? For leveling up. Nice. You don't want to attend Spotlight. Then don't. Like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, I was seriously contemplating whether or not I was actually going to come out today, because I was actually feeling a little bit, like I still am feeling a little bit crook in the guts sort of thing, just a bit nauseous for the day. So I was like sitting there today just going, do I really want to go? I could just take today off, but I was like, no, we'll come out, we'll stream. Yeah, that's what makes it that much worse. It's like, if at least the shiny was available for it, then it would give us a reason to be out here. But without the shiny, it's just like pulling your hair out. And thus the lamest Spotlight Hour has begun. Pretty much. Hey, that one actually could be good for PvP. If this thing is good for PvP, which I'm pretty sure it's not, because there's like a million other psychic types which are gonna be better. Alright, I gotta start looking at the bright side. It's not raining, the sun's sort of out, and I get to walk around for an hour, so you boycott this with your entire soul. And it has no PvP use, so there you go, yeah. That's what I assumed. So, alright guys, I'm just gonna wrap the stream up here, 3 minutes in. I think you guys will understand. I'll see you guys tomorrow for raid hour. No, it'll be good. Be able to do, like I said, go for a walk at least. Maybe if I have a bit of a walk in the fresh air, it'll actually make me feel a bit better. You mean it has a rock slide, probably Spotlight Hour. Sorry. Probably is a Spotlight Hour cause Galarian's leaking, yeah. But it could have been better. They could have chosen better things. Next week is Murkrow, which is slightly better. Still not fantastic because it's Murkrow, and I have like 10 shiny Murkrows or something like that now. But at least it's a shiny sort of thing. So it gives us something. It gives us a goal for the day. Can you have a shout out, Mystic Legend? Shout out to Mystic Legend. How you doing? Welcome in. Alrighty. We've cleaned up the cluster. So I I'm going to start walking and let's see. Is there any raids? Oh, there's a mask raid up there. It's got 7 minutes. I could possibly walk that far in 7 minutes if I leave right now. So, I'll do that. Grab my charging cable, grab a charger. You feel it? Not a chance will it get us a community day. Why would it get a community day? Nobody likes it. It's a horrible Pokemon. And dude, don't say stuff like that because, you know, you'll jinx it. So just don't do it. No, in this case, I will say never just because no. You will burn in hell first, yeah. I will purposely travel over to America. I'll go to San Francisco to the Niantic offices and the case. I'll do it. I'll break their freaking windows. How you going, Sheepblade? Welcome in. How you doing today? Murkrow is an amazing spotlight hour for me because you're still not involved. You're Murkrow, 93, IV Ultra League, CP, but so much happier to get the candies. Nice. I mean, that's what I mean. Like I said, next week is going to at least be sort of better because, I mean, there are people that are still, one, hunting the shiny, and two, Murkrow is, well, not so much Murkrow, but Honchkrow is actually good for PvP. It has its uses, so it's better. It's a better spotlight hour. You're doing pretty well. Also, sorry about. Oh, that's okay, man. Don't stress too much about it. It's just because, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of people in the server and they're from all different parts of the world, so if you're pinging people don't necessarily like it, so we try and minimize the everyone pings to basically just when I'm sending out notifications to people, or if it's something, you know, important that everybody needs to know. Gothita is popular. You also feel like How to Train has a chance of getting a community day once it comes out. Yeah, I think that has more of a chance over Gothita. Gothita is just a, it's not a nice Pokemon. I feel there is other things that they could. It's a charmer, if you say so. To me, like I said, it just looks like Stewie Griffin in drag. Well, not even that. It just looks like a Pokemon version of Stewie Griffin. It's got a football-shaped head. You're hoping Shinx is the community day mon for November now that you're saying, sorry. Starting to lose hope after data mine, yeah. That's why you can never ping any, like you can never, get your hopes up unless they actually report it officially. Because data mining is, you know, can only do so much. If Gothita has a community day, yeah, I'm really hoping that it doesn't. There are so many better things that they could choose. Yeah, the electric event, which is still good. We don't get many electric events, sort of thing. It's like it's really a forgotten type in Pokemon Go. You get a lot of dragon events and water events and stuff like that, ground events, but not very many electric events. You also got a shiny hat Drifloon, nice. I've done a couple of those raids so far, with no luck yet, but there's 2 minutes left on that raid. I don't think I'm going to make it though. It's a bit further down than I thought it was. And I don't have any remote raid passes, so I can't actually jump in. Yeah, I know that we've had electric events in the past, but not as many. We've only had like 1 in comparison to like the 14 water events that we've had, or the multiple Earth Day events and, you know, stuff like that. I just said it's a neglected. I didn't say it was a completely abandoned. Tomorrow's raid hour going to be good. Yeah, it's Giratina again. Unfortunately, it's altered form Giratina again. It would be nice if they mixed it up and gave us origin form, but that's all good. No worries, Lachlan. Fairy types basically got a 3-week event, May. So if you count the Luminous Legend, yeah, true. Well, we're 11 minutes in. I feel like this hour's gonna drag a little bit. It wouldn't be so bad if other things were spawning. Like, female Nidorans is okay, I suppose, but no worries, Ice Cube. Thanks for tuning in, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Fun fact, Pokemon Y stands for YMS. I don't know, man. But fun fact, that's interesting. Of course, it just bounces off its incredibly large forehead. How could it not? Wouldn't it be cool if they just accidentally released the shiny? Just boosted its odds and everybody got one, and it just made this Spotlight Hour this amazing thing. You think the problem with electric events is that they don't, even know when shiny to release? Yeah. Still hoping the end of the 21 community days with a bang. It's just going to be the same as usual. If you're talking about November's one though, but we sort of already are fairly certain that it's going to be the typical December community days, where it's just sort of like a makeup event for the previous ones. You never know, they could decide to mix it up, but I highly doubt they will. No, unfortunately, shiny Gothita is not available. And how you going, EJ? Welcome in. Watch it, big shinks. No, unfortunately, no shiny Gothita, because it's not available. Oh my god, what do I get rid of? A whole bunch of these. We don't need that many of them. Why is the Gothita? Because does that really need to be answered? Like, that question really need to be answered. I mean, that's a fairly self-answering question. There's no shiny available. It's a useless Pokemon. I didn't know what else to put as the thumbnail. I mean, I could have put Donald Trump in the thumbnail, but, you know, didn't really feel like putting... I felt a turd was fairly representing of both of those things, so, you know, Donald Trump, Gothita, turd, that'll work. it is obviously a female little wren nest down here at the moment. It'd be nice if it was something a little bit better. Well, at least a shiny. It's not that it's not good, it's just a shiny that I already have a lot of. So preferably shinies that I actually need is what we want. You don't know what Vulpix's nest turned into. Nidoqueen is good for PvP. That's why I said it's not a bad spawn, it's just I don't need them, sort of thing. Went down there earlier this weekend. Don't the nests change on Thursdays? Or is it different for you guys? Because they change on Thursdays for us here. Every second Thursday they change. How you going, Ranchini? Welcome in. Thank you, Lawrence. You're welcome, man. You think it's a trap engine? Great. Yeah, that's just what you want in a nest. The best Pokemon ever. Why they ever took that out of 10kx, I don't know. So worthy. You saw a lot of them spawning. Well, surprisingly, when I pulled up to the car park, there was a Miltank there as well. So I'm still seeing Miltanks, even though the nests should have changed. Well, they definitely would have changed by now. It seems that they're just spawning there sort of like on a regular basis now, that's good. It means that I might actually have a shot at getting a shiny one sometime. You don't know what you might add a disappointment of. Wow, that was a cool pun. Well done. I'm utterly amazed. Did you get it? Get my pun? But you've seen two Paris this whole season. Yeah, no, I've seen like nothing. Like none of them. They did the same thing with Sandshrew. That's what I'm thinking of when they released that as a shiny. They just, after the event where they sort of released it, it just vanished off the face of the earth, and it took a while for it to pop back up again. So hopefully they'll actually change it and like a little bit in the future, sort of thing. They'll make, because I mean, Sandshrew is a bit more of a common spawn now compared to what it used to be. So hopefully they'll do the same thing with. Because I mean, Paris, for instance, like back in the day, Sandshrew was like one of the most common spawns before they turned it into a shiny. Then they made it ultra rare, so they'll probably do the same thing with Paris, sort of thing, and it'll become more available, hopefully, sort of down the line. I mean, you have different seasons. Yeah, I know. I know that. But I'm just talking in general, like they tend to, like some of those super common Pokemon that were in Gen 1, because I mean Paris and Sandshrew have been spawning forever. They've been two of the most common Pokemon that have spawned in the game because they've been around since the game's release. So they just decided to make them sort of a rarer spawn once they become shiny, just to make them a little bit more unique, fun. Like they did the same thing with Bellsprout's a rare spawn now these days as well. You hardly ever see Bellsprout. Like I see one a week, one every 2 weeks sort of thing. So it's just become a rare spawn where they used to be like really common spawns. But that's sort of what they have to do when you've got a game that's got so many Pokemon in it, you can't have everything spawning at once because you'd have 4 million things spawning on the screen and everybody's phone would die. So they need to sort of go through the spawn pools and make some things rarer than others, and yeah, it's a balancing game sort of thing. You hardly see Bellsprout last season, yeah. Victor Bell was your last Kantomon. My last Kantomon was, it was something, what was it? It was something incredibly common. I keep thinking Dragonite, but I know that it wasn't Dragonite. I know that Dragonite was one of the last things. But my last Kanto thing was like something incredibly common. I can't even remember what it was now. I think it was something that I was just saving for a never. No, it wasn't Lickitung. What was it now? I can't remember now. I'm just trying to think. What was it? Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. I'll post it up on the Discord server later if I remember. But it was, I keep thinking Dragonite, but I know that it wasn't Dragonite. You've been seeing a ton of Spearows. Yeah, I see more of them now than I did. That's one of the spawns that they've sort of boosted a little bit. In the season of celebration, they made Bunnery, so extremely common for the Southern Hemisphere. I saw only like a few, yeah. Is anyone complaining? Yes, I am. I've had this bloody spotlight hour. We're only 20 minutes in. It's been just like, oh God, we still got 40 minutes to go. We're only 1/3 of the way through. Ah. Why is it the things that you don't really want to do take forever? You finally saw your first Burmy this season the other night, and it was the Trash Cloak one. They tend to be the most common, like out of either the grass one or the trash one. The sand one you don't tend to see very often at all. It's very rare. That's the rarest of the 3. Of course, because I left my water in the car. I feel like I need more water. How you going, Stuggy? A Stoogie, sorry. Stoogie. Welcome in. How are you doing today? You saw 600 in a season. Cause Niantic trashed the Southern Hemisphere. Well, you know, they've always had a habit of giving us the trash. Eating dinner? Nice. What are you having for dinner tonight? Your favourite memory was the last year your friend sent you a shiny Burmy. It's a dude, that's just a Burmy. Fair enough. I mean, they do look very similar. It's one of those shinies that if you don't know, I think the same thing happened to one of the old dudes that lives in here, like in town. He did the same thing. I can't remember if it was with a Burmy or if it was something else, but rings a bell. I think he did the same thing. He got a shiny one and he transferred it and he didn't know that it was shiny. Chicken chips and chips. Nice. You're still shiny. At least Go tried to make Garchomp more noticeable. Some of the shinies do get a little bit of a makeover in Pokemon Go sort of thing. Like Dragonite's green isn't as horrid in Pokemon Go as it is in sort of the main series games. In the main series games, it's just like, oh my god, what happened to that poor thing? In Pokemon Go, it's a little bit like, oh, I feel sorry for it, but it's at least it's trying. The Ditto blue looks good. Yeah, it does. It's like a fluorescent, glowy type of blue. They must have really hated Burmy to make the shiny nothing. I mean, some are shinies they just did not give any effort to whatsoever. Snappy, unfortunately, no. No shiny is available for this Spotlight Hour. That's what makes this Spotlight Hour just a touch average. No shiny is available and has no PvP viability. And it's not a good Pokemon for anything, really, so hence the thumbnail. Yesterday you found a random shiny Spearow and your mum didn't get one. Damn. Well, I mean, congratulations to you, but unfair to your mum, but well done. You wanted the shiny because it was so trash. No luck, sadly. Dwebble shiny has somewhat more effort. Yeah, that's a very hard shiny to... It's one of those shinies that you just... Like, when I first got mine, it's like I knew that it was shiny when it popped up just because I'd clicked on that many leading up to it that I could tell the slight color difference. But I still had to, like, double take, and I was just like, hang on. Yeah, that's a shiny. It's one of those you have to pause for a moment just to make sure. But I mean, I was watching YouTube videos... Well, not watching YouTube, but I was sort of like when the YouTube videos autoplay when you've got them on your screen, and there was one of somebody that was hunting. I can't remember what they were hunting. What shiny was it? Oh, it was Happiny. So yeah, they're shiny hunting Happiny, and they just happened to look away, and they were reading the chat or something as the shiny popped up on the screen. They didn't see the stars sparkle, so they ran from it. And it wasn't until after that they realized that it's like, oh, I just ran from the shiny. Crustle has only been noticeable, sorry. Noticeable now because it's in Unite, yeah. No, Crustle's actually not too bad. Like, it is a useful Pokemon in the main series and stuff like that. It's actually one of the better bug types. But yes, you are right. It gets more notoriety today than it is in. But I mean, a few Pokemon are like that. I mean, what else is in Pokemon Unite that isn't exactly the most popular Pokemon in the world? Oh, my bag is full. All right, let's do some checks, some transfers. So we're halfway through, unfortunately. Still got half an hour left of this torture. And I'm going to keep some of these that look like they could be for PvP and check them, I suppose. And you tap the Dwebble that spawned and it was like a shiny than the sparkle. Yeah, like I said, you gotta actually like check them. They're one of those ones that you gotta double take. That wind is a little bit breezy. Just a touch. Okay, that is all my Gothitas. Do I really need to go through storage and do like a big clean out? You like the Crustles green? I mean, at least it's a noticeable shiny sort of thing. It's the moldy lasagna. Makes it look radioactive. It's a radioactive lasagna. Alright, we're just going to ignore that huge cluster right there because, I mean, why not? There's no reason not to. You like Crustle shiny as well. They say that your mask, is a rare spawn, and you saw 2 of them at once. Yeah, I've actually seen quite a few of them so far. I sent one guy once again. Oh, bloody hell, stupid message. From pouring on community day, but said it looks like it was just shoved in a tumble dryer. Well, welcome back, dude. Good old Porygon. Good to see you, man. How you doing? You think? Probably was. It was a while ago. But welcome back. How are you doing today? You chose to come back at probably one of the less desirable spotlight hours. There is no shiny available today, unfortunately. So we're basically just sightseeing. We're out for a pleasant walk and we're looking at some Pokemon and catching a few of them. And if we're lucky, we might even come across something that we need. Your rarest shiny is Giratina. Nice. Did you get that from a raid or from GBL? You keep missing your streams because you live in Canada, and yeah. Yes, I am in Australia, and that is understandable given that a lot of my streams are at this time of night, and the time differences are a bit of a pain. Like, this is a really bad time to stream because America and Canada and stuff like that, it's like the middle of the freaking night for you guys, and in Europe it's sort of like early afternoon, like early morning afternoon sort of thing. So most of the audience is either sleeping or at school or / works. But unfortunately, because you're tied into this time because of it's an event in game sort of thing. It'd be nice if I could do this at any time of the day, then I would do it a more better time. I know you're an American chum, and that's why I appreciate you being here. But I mean, quite often you're like, all right, man, I'm going to bed now, and that's understandable because it's like 1 a.m. for you. This is just Spotlight Hour. So for the next half an hour, we have these annoying little non-shiny Pokemon spawning in abundance. So unfortunately, yeah, it could be a better Spotlight Hour. It could actually be a shiny that is available, but they don't release shinies during Spotlight Hours. If the shiny's not already available, then they're just like, oh well, catch a whole bunch of non-shiny Pokemon. Have fun. I had to work from 4 till 7 p.m. That's not too bad. A couple of hours in the evening. Finally, Meowth Spotlight Hour has a Spotlight Hour to compare with. At least Meowth Spotlight Hour was a shiny, like there was an available shiny. I mean, I hold this sort of on the same level as stuff like the Shaloses, because we had back-to-back weeks where we had Shalos, like both the versions of the Shalos in Spotlight Hours, and that was just torture. That was 2 weeks of just like, no shiny, why am I here? Or Spinner, actually, yeah, see, that was back when it wasn't a shiny. I mean, if it was a shiny, then it would have been a great Spotlight Hour, because it's an awesome shiny, and it's a shiny that I'm really hoping to get during the Halloween event. I mean, clicking on every single one that I see, but of course, the only shiny that I've gotten so far is a bloody Mischievous. The one shiny I didn't want from the Halloween event is the one shiny I got so far. Keep just hoping that one of them pops up and it's shiny. But alas, I mean, I'll even take one of these trap inches at this point. Come on, give us something, game. So yeah, I'm assuming that it is a trap inch nest along this part of the track. And as you can also see, I still haven't caught a Pikachu from this event. I've been clicking on them, but they haven't been shiny yet. So I'm like, leave me alone. You just found a green snot rat. Hey, at least it's a shiny, man. I mean, it's better than what I've got, so don't complain. You're still saying this now. 2021 community days were better than 2020. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean, last year was sort of, don't you dare jinx it. The problem was, like, last year, they didn't really have time to organize. They would have already had stuff planned for community days. Like, they would have had their roadmap set up of what they wanted to do for, you know, at least 6 months of the year. And then the whole COVID thing happened and they would have had to, like, change a whole bunch of stuff on the fly. So that's probably why, you know, last year's were a little bit, you have 15 green snot rats. Dude, at least it's a shiny. I know the feeling though. It's like, I'm the same when it comes to, like, sneezels and stuff like that. It's just like, I have like 13 of them. I don't want any more. But yeah, you could be in my position where you're hunting these, your choices are Trapinch or Gothita. So consider yourself lucky, man. Yeah, what was I just saying? I knew I was going to forget. I was like, don't forget what you were just saying. And then I forgot what I was just saying. Oh yeah, about the spotlight hours. So yeah, they would have had to change last year's spotlight hours sort of on the fly, whereas in this year they've had a bit more time to organize stuff because, you know, we're in the pandemic and they know about it, so they fixed it. Well, at least made them a little bit better, sort of thing. They could plan for a plan around the pandemic and stuff like that. So that's probably why this year's were a touch better than last year's. Gothita has a bad shiny. I think it does. If it was what I saw when I was doing the thumbnail and stuff like that, then I think that shiny is fairly similar to its normal. I think the pink is just a little bit more purple, or the black parts are purple, or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was just, please just make this stop. Pink eyes and ugly, yeah. I'm just ashamed now that I have, it's like Gothita is now in my search history on Google. It's just like, no! Imagine the ads that I'm going to get now. Shinies like Pikachu's horrible, yeah. Then I'm pretty sure it was the one. Like I said, I wasn't really paying too much attention when I put the thumbnail together, but I assume that in all the pictures that I saw that one of them would have been the shiny. But again, if it was shiny, at least it would have given us a goal for the day. Meme time. At the end of the stream, you can do a meme or two. There's only like 20 minutes left, so only 20 minutes. It would be cool if the shiny, if it was yellow, not pink. Yeah, there's a few shinies that they could definitely... You're prepared? Nice, okay. Awesome. Just remind me if I forget. Yeah, I feel, as I've said before, that what they could do is, now that they've sort of made shinies a little bit more accessible to people, because I mean, you know, shinies, because of Pokemon Go and Sword and Shield and stuff like that, shinies are just more accessible than they ever have been. They're a lot less rare than they ever have been. So I feel like they need to make different tiered shinies. They need to make new shinies for species that are different. So you have like a couple of different shinies for a species of Pokemon, and just have ones that are rarer than others. So, you know, you could have different, and that would give them a way of fixing some of the really horrible shinies as well. Just have, this is its original shiny, but this is also a different version shiny that you can get that is a lot less rare. A lot more rare and a lot more cool. Just an idea that I feel that you know, they could make it work if they wanted to. And it gives all the, you know, the hardcore collectors like hoarders and stuff like that so much more to do, because they thought they're like shiny Chronogon. Yeah, exactly. Deviant form Pokemon inverts the colors of Pokemon. Yeah, they could do, there's a lot of cool little things that I feel that they could do just to, you know, add a little bit of spice into the shiny hunting game. Cryogonal has a neat shiny, isn't it? Loving the thumbnail, thank you. Like, everybody that's come in so far has been like, I agree with the thumbnail, nice thumbnail. Like, didn't Cryogonal change, like, yeah, it's got like a black and a purple one, doesn't it? Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Or is that one of the other ones? They keep bringing Sphere to Christmas events. Well, they should give it a hat or something. No question mark? Okay, well, it's obviously a different one that I'm thinking of. It was a shiny. I think the one that I'm thinking of, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but they changed it. It was like black originally as a shiny, and then they made it purple, I think. Or it might have been its original form, I can't remember. Its eyes turn orange and its whiskers become orange. This thumbnail is perfect. It's perfect for Squid Games. Yeah, Squid Games is good. Or Squid Game, I should say, because it's not Squid Games. Even though they did play multiple games, it would make more sense if it was called Squid Games, but I don't know. It was good. I won't ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but I suggest if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's good. Pretty good. Watch it, but skip to episode 6. That's the last episode, isn't it? Or is it the second last? No, there's like, wait. How many episodes? There's like 8 episodes, isn't it? 8 or 9 episodes? Yeah, there's 9 episodes, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 9. So just watch the last 3 episodes. I mean, you could, but you miss out on a bit if you do. I mean, the first 6 episodes are still good. But yeah, it's just a lot of people dying. Everyone be chopping onions in episode 6. You keep wondering why they gave Cubchoo and I don't know. I mean, maybe this year they'll give Sphere. I mean, maybe this year's Christmas event will be the time where they finally release Shiny Sphere. Did I just call it Sphere? Sphere. I think Sphere sounds better though. Makes him sound German. I am Sphere. The Go community would be celebrate, to be honest. Everybody would be like, it's about damn time. Yeah. Like I said, they'd be like, it's about goddamn time. You've had a million water events where you could have done this, but instead you gave us shiny magic carp like 7 times. Thanks, Niantic. Alright, well, 15 minutes to go. Thank God. I mean, if I wasn't hanging out and chatting with you guys, I mean, this would just be like pulling teeth, honestly. But I gotta say, it's not so bad. I don't know how it's for you guys. It's probably still like pulling teeth for you guys. We still need another bad shiny skit. Man, sorry. Shiny skit is more of a big event drop. Skit is going to be like Dwibble and Slowpoke. Oh my god, these messages need to stay on the screen for longer. Be like Dwibble and Slowpoke in terms of shiny quality. Well, looking forward to it. Yeah, you can just tell that there's a whole bunch of shinies that they just did not buy with at all. Shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we get the whole shiny Galarian dex before we get any more Alolan Pokemon. Or Kecleon. You know what? I'm going to save those Pokeballs. My whole hope is to stock up on some items, but unfortunately, I've wasted throwing them at stupid Pokemon. Damn it. Why does that keep happening? What's Kecleon or Alola doesn't exist. Pretty much in Niantic's eyes. They're probably like, maybe if we don't mention it, people will just forget. Alolan does have some good mons. It has the Donald Trump mon. What is it? Yagoon. You know the one I'm talking about. Young Goose, yeah. I was close. It's like, I would know if it was in Pokemon Go, man. Gumshoe, yeah. That's the one. How you going, Pika? Pika Ninja. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome into the struggle of dealing with this Pokemon. Isn't Young Goose its evolution? Like Gumshoe's evolution? Speak Hindi for Super Chat. I don't know any Hindi. So unfortunately, I cannot do that. Haven't heard that Trump joke in like 4 years. Well, I'm bringing back a classic. It's how we do it on this channel. Fingers crossed, you know, in a couple of years' time, we're not going to have to deal with another 4 years of that meme, you know, because no shiny. Of course it's not shiny. Why would I assume it's shiny? You don't bother with voting. Well, you should, because that's why people like him get in charge, because people don't vote. So, you know, I know you may think that it's a waste, but if more people that thought that way actually voted, then, you know, jackasses that shouldn't be in power have less chance of getting into power. It's not that they won't get into power, it's just that, you know, hopefully enough people with sense will be like, you know what, I think for the sake of the whole world, let's not do that again. But of course, it's up to you guys. It's your right as an American. Your current president is, I forgot. Well, dude, it was like choosing between a douche and a turd sandwich. It's like lesser of two evils, man. Lesser of two evils. You think for now he'll be back? Hasn't he already started doing like rallies and stuff like that to get ready for next time around? You had to look it up. Honestly, he needs to go to jail. Choosing between Gumshoe or Zangoose. What type of Zangoose though? Is it a shiny Zangoose or? Because I mean, if it's a shiny Zangoose. Oh, you mean you actually forgot? Dude, I could have told you who your president was. Zangoose is frail. But it hits like a goose. But it's also got Zang in its name, so, you know, there's that. You doubt Biden's going to make it for 8 years. I highly doubt that too, but it doesn't mean that Trump has to win. Sort of thing. It's like the Republicans have other possibilities. It's like anybody. A tree stump from out the back is probably going to do a better job. Just anybody. Anybody. A postage stamp with the Queen on it would probably do a better job. None of them are gonna win. You like your goose? A young goose, sorry. Zangoose. Okay, fair enough. It's alright, guys. Nobody got shot. If you actually heard that, it was just an air rifle. because we are surrounded by fruit orchards and stuff like that, and there's birds, so they use the air rifles to scare the birds off. Fun fact, welcome to Australia. That's true, Chom, you should be president. Oh, good, Archie. Welcome in. How'd you do on your test? Or how did you think that you did on your test? If you don't know, you're too young. Yeah, I know. Don't you have to be like at least 35 or something like that to be president? You can't wait till Trevor reeks that annoyance called Swampert. Yeah. It's good when actual meta Pokemon come in and they're going to make a difference in PvP. You also agree with the thumbnail. There you go, guys. Pretty much everybody that's coming today has just been like, you know what, that thumbnail is pretty much on the money. How you going, Dean? Welcome in. Honestly, why does Pokemon Go have Tom drop bad Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know. It's like they have to fill these days with something, I suppose. They had a million other things they could have gone with that sort of fit into the whole Halloween theme, but they decided to go with this. And ADV, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? Speaking of the funny, it's meme time. Yes, we will jump in and do some memes. Can you help you with a raid? Can you join and win? What type of raid are you doing? Because if you're trying to do a raid, my best suggestion would be to jump into the Discord server and post up in the raids, and somebody will hopefully be able to give you a hand, help you out. So has everyone gotten something good in their Pokédex except for me? So far this event, the only decent thing that I've gotten is a shiny Mischievous, and I mean, that's still just a shiny Mischievous, so some people it's good, to me, not so good, so, you know, the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I suppose that sort of falls into that category. Like everyone who would have preferred Litwick instead of... Definitely, I would have wanted Litwick to be... like, I honestly thought Litwick was going to be Community Day this month, but instead we got Duskull, so... Oh, Pokebot, sorry, not Pokédex. Sorry. Yeah, I got a Halloween Pikachu earlier from Pokebot, so that was actually pretty cool. Alright, well... There's no point staying here. There's no shinies. Let's go and look at some memes before we wrap it up. So, are you ready, Chom? Are you ready for the memes? 2, 3, 4! Fair enough. 2, 3, 4! I don't know. Yeah, try not to post stuff that's got music in it, because there's probably a probability that it's going to be copyrighted. So, yeah, try and not do the musical stuff. Not complaining about Duskull because Dust and War, sorry, has a pretty nice shiny. I mean, it was good for some people. Some people needed it, but for me, yeah, I'll watch that again sort of later. Like I said, try and not put the... Oh my god, that sun is like laser beaming me right in the face. Very inconveniently. That just looks like normal Fox News. Twitter users making 50 different gimmicks accounts instead of applying for a job. What? Why? Why would you do that? I mean, if it's a Logitech, it'd probably still work, you know? It actually does look like a sort of like a Logitech. All right, well, memes. Oh, should I do a meme rating? We'll have to like give it a 2 out of 10. Next meme. I can't clap because I'm holding my phone. When you realize most of the Pokemon that Pokemon fans are scared of aren't even ghost types. The Discord link shows as expired. It shouldn't be. Try the one. There is one in the description as well. Try that one. Some people say that it's expired, but then other people join fine. So I don't know why it doesn't work for some people. Gen 2 Penguin. Gen 2 Penguin. You'll get a fresh one. All right, cool. Like I said, they should work because I know that they work because other people use them. So Sonic. Oh my god, it's Knuckles! Got some Knuckles. I need water. TCG game Netflix adaptation. Did you see that they're gonna do a JoJo movie, like a JoJo Netflix movie? Why, thank you. All right, so yeah, the link to the Discord is now in the chat for you guys, so you can. Your latest made vid, you made Jimmy Smiggles laugh. Summon the Almighty One. Purple Cat. Post some Squid Games memes. We're probably gonna wrap it up soon, guys. Post a few more. Sorry, you're making Gothita. I'm sorry, that's evil. I almost said illegal. It's illegal. It should be. Show me a toxic. I said real toxic perfection. Yeah, so that one's actually funny. I like that one. Because, you know, BBB, O, B, 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 BB. He was annoying. I didn't like him. Here's your Squid Game meme. You watch Squid Games, I watch a Total Drama Island. We are not the same. I agree. But what if you've watched both? Mind blown. Then you just, the big brain of like, that's just big brain. You transcend all other living beings on the planet if you watch both. Catching Koga in a master ball because it's easier catching Koga in a great ball for the color coordination. Dude, if you don't color catch your, like, you know, color coordinate your shinies into your Pokeballs or even legendaries into them, what is wrong with you? Scroll a little up. Alright, to this one. Okay, sea turtles be hectic. Sea turtles. No wonder they're going extinct. I thought it was, you know, pollution and sharks and stuff like that, but nope. They just have a hectic birth cycle, yo. Undertale music is fine. You'd think that, but, you know, You just never know these days because people claim anything. You could be humming a song and somebody will claim it. So you better just be safe than sorry when it comes to music and that. Use a master ball on Mewtwo. Use a master ball on Mewtwo. You would. I'm surprised that Lachlan didn't actually post that one. Repost to see my reaction. I can't really see it properly though. Can't get past. The path seems to be blocked. Dude, you need to play a flute. Read the chat. You just. Sorry, dude. If it's scrolled off the screen, I can't see it anymore. I apologize. Yeah, I saw that one yesterday. That meme that you posted there. And you and Lachlan would discuss, like, saying, I've never, like, what is that show? Again, I'm going to say that I've never seen that show either, dude. So, yeah, you lost me there as well. All right. I think we're done with our memes, guys. No. Unfortunately, there is no shiny Gothita. It would have been nice if there was a shiny, but unfortunately, the only good thing about this Spotlight Hour was that it was double XP for catching. So, but we are done. I had time to collect more for November. You've got time, man. You've got time. Or you could just collect some for next week. Depending on how next week's stream goes. Like next week's Spotlight Hour stream. So, alrighty, guys. We will wrap this one up here. So, yeah. Unfortunately, no shiny tonight because there wasn't a shiny available. And we didn't really see anything else spawning. So, it is what it is. So, yeah, unfortunately, Archie and Ed's done. We finished like 7 minutes ago. Ooh, can we get a shiny Pikachu? No. All right. So, yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow for Raid Hour. Like I said, it is Giratina again. They made the art. Memes were 8 out of 10 this time. Yeah, I give the memes 2 claps. Well done. It's better than 1. Do you still get your shiny cookie? Dude, you need to level up. You said that you needed to so once you level up, then we'll talk, all right? Then we'll talk. So, all right, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for Giratina Spotlight, Raid Hour. Again, it's only altered form, not origin. You need 5k more. Well, you still need 5k more. So, like I said, 500, well, yeah, that's a lot more than 5k. It's like 100 times more than 5k. So, when you get there, let me know. And like I said, we'll discuss the shiny cookie. But until then, like I said, tomorrow will be, well, I'm glad that's my job. we'll be back for Spotlight. No, oh my God, my brain. Raid Hour. So yeah, tomorrow, shinies in raids. If you're looking for Giratina, this is the place. Same time as today, 6 p.m. onwards. We'll be hosting some raids and hopefully getting you guys some shinies. So until then, take it easy, guys. Good luck with your Spotlight Hours, I suppose. Get whatever you want out of it. Like, I hope, yeah, you guys can find something that you want from it and you get that, because there's not really much else on offer. So yeah, all right, guys, peace out. Enjoy your night. Have a good one, all that stuff, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye. Have a good one. Bye.